Boo! Did I scare you? Hello, dear crowd. Yes, do not mind the, temporary form. Yeah, I'm just stuck like this for this video. Today we will be doing quizzes. Why not a game, you may be asking? Well, maybe because those games usually take me 12 hours to complete. But worry not, I'll still make content, I just need to figure out what to do. So we have 6 quizzes. The first one is, what Grimm's fairy tale are you? Now, if you don't know what a Grimm's fairy tale is, you know all those Disney films? You know, Cinderella and no, not Mickey Mouse, Rapunzel and all those, even Beauty and the Beast. Well, all those have a dark backstory to them, which, well, look it up by yourself, like, it's not my job to educate you. But I am curious, what will the questions entail? There are 11 questions. How does your fairy tale start? Once upon a time, the classic. In a land far, far away, also a classic. East of the sun and west of the moon. That's an interesting one. In the dark, dark woods, when magic still roamed the earth, and eons ago. How would my fairy tale start? I personally think, eons ago. I feel, I feel like my story would have happened in this lifetime. Choose a color, please. Purple. I don't have to think twice about that. Choose your ideal weather. Now, I don't know about you. I'm quite the fan of dark weather. So let's see. A storm, a sunny day, a perfect clear night, a windy day, a rainy day, and a full moon. A full moon is not a fucking weather, but alright. I digress. I would like a storm. I love storms. Your godmother is here. What do you wish for? Love, immortality, wealth, freedom, rest, and beauty. Well, I already have love. Immortality, well, I'm pretty sure I already am. Wealth, could use some of that in my life. Freedom, well, like someone once said, I can do anything! Rest and beauty. That's a good question. I think I would go for wealth. Yeah, wealth. It would be good to turn the page. Choose an illustration. All right, let me grab a book, I guess. Oh, these are beautiful. So we have a person. There are wings here. I think those are waves, and those are birds, and there are clouds. There's an angel, a moon, more waves of clouds, flowers. Ooh, this is from a myth, isn't it? I can't remember. Ooh, this one is also. Oh wait, are those from the fairy tales? Really interesting. They are quite beautiful. I think I would choose this. It calls to me. The palace is burning around you. Skill issue. Who do you run to save? The queen, my mother, the king, my father, the good fairy, the servants, my love, or myself? Well, my parents are out of the question immediately. The good fairy? Who? I mean, for exploitative reasons, maybe. The servants also could exploit them. My love? I think I'd choose the selfish thing. I'm not capable of saving people. You're trapped. Where? In a chest thrown into the sea, in a cramped cell, in my own mind, in my lavish chambers, in poverty, or in a mirror. Ooh, where would I be? What would be like my worst kind of prison for me? Like what would quite literally torture me? Well, I am already. Can those kids stop screaming? Okay. Well, I am claustrophobic. However, a cramped cell would not be the worst thing. My lavish chambers? I mean, if they're so lavish, I don't think I would have an issue. In a mirror? I mean, yeah, I guess either in a mirror or maybe in my own mind, but I mean, I already am trapped in poverty. I already am. I think if I had to be trapped, it would be in a mirror. The question is some shit. Quick, the story is ending, but you get to choose how. Pick one carefully. True love's kiss and execution, red hot iron. Child. The end. I panicked. Write your own story here if you want. No. Beautiful answer. Thanks to. Maybe in the. I'll save this link. Maybe. Okay, Little Red Cap. Ooh. Little Red Cap, or Riding Hood later on, is every little girl's cautionary tale. Be careful, little girl. Don't let yourself be haunted. Don't let yourself be tricked. Don't let yourself get caught. Every day feels a little like walking into those jaws, doesn't it? The forest gets a little closer each time you look around. You aren't really in danger. That's your grandmother, silly. The wolves are at the cradle. Don't let yourself get caught. Well, isn't that an interesting outcome? Yes. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I haven't heard this one yet, actually. I might have to read up on it. So now we have smash or pass, but you don't know who you're smashing till the end. Just for fun time's sake. Null the Jester. It already says in the name, of course, self-explanatory. Ismail, to be precise, to be precise, trans mask. Smash. My boyfriend is trans mask. Smash. He has black hair. Smash. I mean, is it long? You know what? Doesn't matter. Has brown eyes. Smash. Has dark humor. Smash. I'm liking this one. Has a best friend for already 9 years or more and will pick her over you. I mean, I like a loyal man. Ooh, would I though? I mean, you know what? No. Smash. Loyalty. Back to normal, 15, 17. Yeah, my age, so smash. Now that the pedos are revealed, weird anyway. Makes homophobic jokes but apologizes. Are they Pass. I mean, no. But he apologized. But I'll have to pass on that one. Has a dog and 2 geckos. Smash. Faith and smash. Is 5'6", 5'7". I'm 5'1". Please smash. Super lazy. Smash me too. Watches anime. Smash. I also watch anime. Yes, please. I love yappers. You can text whatever or ask me something. I know some of you fuckers giving this. Spins into the sun with you. I think that's the good answer. Don't jiggle. Ha, you thought that was the last question, L. Anyways, watches Casey for a lifetime. Yeah, where's the pass button? It's me. Oh. Sorry, guys. I have a boyfriend. I genuinely did not know. I have a boyfriend, though. I mean, I'm poly, but, like, not interested at the moment. What mythical creature are you? But I'm brutally honest and deep. Jester. I cannot spell. I chose this because I saw this on Pinterest. All of these I found on Pinterest. It seemed quite interesting to me. Like, I want to know. 10 questions? Fuck yeah. What is love? A burden, beautiful, something we're fighting for. I'll tell you if, when I finally feel it. Too much work, a chemical reaction. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Well, if we're going by, if we're going, like, technical, love is a chemical reaction. Something you feel when, like, there are hormones involved and all that jazz. Scientists in my comment section, which are why am I talking like this? Scientists in my comment section, please explain it to me. Yeah, chemical reaction. I don't watch Gravity Falls. I didn't watch Gravity Falls. Yeah, let's go with that one. Oh, I'm a Ravenclaw. Which is, I know it's very unexpected, but which of the following song lyrics from my depression playlist do you relate to more? I loved you, I loved you, I loved you. It's true, and sometimes I feel like I still fucking do. By Rat by Penelope Scott. Love her. I still get a little scared of something new, but I feel safer when I'm with you. Falling doesn't feel so bad if I know you're falling this way too. Devil Town by Cave Town. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. Somewhere only we know by Keen. Keen? Okay. But I watch your eyes as she walks by, while a sight for sore eyes. She's got you mesmerized while I die. Heather by Conan Gray. I know I'm not strong enough to be everything that I'm supposed to be. I give up. I'm not strong enough by Matthew West. Hey, put on a happy face, then everything's okay. But a happy face by Jogward Finn. And I only talk to dogs because they don't understand me. My teeth are yellow. Hello world. Would you like me a little better if they were white like yours? Alien Blues by Thunderbar. I'm not going to explain this. Are you sorry? You know, maybe I should start looking at the quizzes I test. I make videos of. I mean, I really should start testing things. Am I sorry? Nah. How many times will you forgive them again? What is this quiz? I thought this was funny. I thought this was funny. Even. Okay, no, fair enough. It does say it in the title, right? How many times will you forgive them again? Depends. I don't know. That's not of my or your concern. Let's go with that. Back to something less heavy. Are you a Yes, thank you. Are you a fear kid? Yeah, this. Do not tell anyone. What superpower do you wish you had? Where's shapeshifting? Where the fuck is shapeshifting? Why is shapeshifting not here? Fine. Well, I'm not content the way I am. I don't think I want to know what people think about me. I think people hate me. Do you blame yourself? What? This is a reference, by the way. That's all, folks. What do you think? Are you okay? I have severe IBS. I don't. You're an imp, a class clown, a troublemaker, a real pain in the rear. You live for the laughter, the applause. Why? What do you fear? That once the laughter fades, you'll be forgotten. That if you can't make them laugh, they'll make you cry. You struggle to connect on a personal level, but that's okay. There are people who see through that, and they will find you. Anyways, act in a play and I'll tell you your role in it. Vivit post funora virtus. Oh, I know what this means. I just don't know the. Wait, let me. English, please. Virtue outlives death. I knew it was something like that. Yeah, so it means virtue outlives death. Okay, question 1 out of 11. This is a lengthy one. Getting a role in the play your local theater was supposed to stage has been your true dream for God knows how long. But are you ready to completely merge with your character, letting your mind become one with theirs? Think about it. Now, how about you tell me about the way you deliver your lines? Let the audience know what your character is really about. Do I? All words I say are ones that come from my great reflections, making the audience fall deep into the pit of feelings I just created for them. Pain. I keep my tone loud, letting everyone know that I am proud of who I am and what I did. Everything I said will have a piece of great mystery in it, leaving the audience think of what could all of my words possibly mean. I will be quiet in many situations, as speaking is not what I meant to do. Words are a poison I cannot swallow. Fair enough. I will speak only when I have to, and every time I will open my mouth, every single word I'll say will hold tones of intelligence and experience to it. What would I do? Despite popular opinion, I am quite the introvert. I will be quiet in many situations, as speaking is not what I'm meant to do. Is that so? Is there any line that should stay in the audience's mind for a long period of time? If something even life-changing, please do share it with me. The mere act of searching is proof that I refuse to get lost in my lost in my loss. Rebirth is something that ultimately exists in blood. How odd I can have all this inside me, and to you it's just words. My soul bleeds, and the blood steadily, silently, disturbingly slowly swallows me whole. I burn, I freeze, I am never warm, I'm rigid, I forgot softness because it did not serve me. Like I said, I really should research the things that I do on this channel. This. Such deep words, sending a dagger right into my heart. It does not. Maybe I'm not the actor you want me to be. Maybe you're the actor and you're acting like my words mean anything to you. What about your attributes? Something you care about each time you appear on stage. There must be something. A sword made from pure silver. Its shine almost blinding to the audience. A mask. I am not even going to read the rest. Interesting. And is there anything symbolic about your character? Something that is supposed to hint their true colors, something that isn't said directly. A brooch with an owl on it, symbolizing wisdom. A rose in their formal suit, symbolizing passion and romance. Blue eyeshadow, used to symbolize rebellion. They often refer to themselves as a lamb, symbolizing sacrifice. Their clothes are mostly yellow, symbolizing madness, insecurity, and obsession. The clothes. Tell me a memory that feels the closest to your heart. Makes you feel this odd warmth, making you drown in the sea of nostalgia. I'm still a child and my mother brushes my hair as the sun peeks through the window, my sleepy eyes closing as I feel a sense of security I know I deeply miss. Or I now deeply miss, I think. Walking through fields of flowers with my loved one by my side, they occupy all my thoughts in this beautiful moment. I stand by the side of my friend, helping them through the weakest times. No matter what, we'll face together. I'll always be there. It's the middle of the night as I lie in my bed, paralyzed, as I feel unfamiliar eyes on me. I try to go back to the land of dreams, but I can't, leaving me with my eyes closed, completely unaware of what's watching me. Drinking tea in a cafe on the quiet side of my town, I feel a great sense of content, feeling finally at peace. This does feel like something that has happened to me. I'm not. Maybe I'll share it like for a story time. Whew. Now that you told me a few things about them, your big moment has finally begun. You finally take the first step, your first step on the stage. The audience eagerly awaits your appearance. Tell me, how do you feel? I never felt better. The adrenaline rushes through my veins while I repeat all my lines in my head. Like I just woke in a coffin, finding out I have been buried alive. There's no escape from this now, and I can already feel my breathing getting heavy. I feel nothing, like I have an endless hole in my heart that never goes away unless I act. Only acting can fill it up. So I have no problems in walking on the stage even further. I cannot lie, I do feel quite nervous, but the stress is survivable. I just fear my mind will fail me in such a fragile moment and I'll have to improvise. Extremely confident about my abilities. I know I will do amazing. It will make everyone, but mostly myself, incredibly proud. That's what I hope for, at least. I feel nothing. I have acted before. But, again, it's a story for another time. Actually, no, let's go for this one. Best of luck to you. As you continue your ravishing performance, you finally got some short time off stage. What is the first thing you do? What did I do? I did start going over my next lines, honestly. Is there something like, drink water? Yeah. I think I would... Actually, yeah, I think I would go drink water. Being hydrated during performance is very important. Now, it's your time to shine once more. As you perform, why don't you tell me what you see when you look at the audience? Everyone laughed. Did I fail them that badly? Was I not enough to entertain them? I do not understand. I tried my best. I can see a look of anticipation in their faces, waiting eagerly for the twist in the story. I shall deliver them their desired performance. As I look at different faces, I can tell everyone is feeling something else. I see happiness, sadness, happiness, and this heart-eating emptiness. I prefer to not look deep into the eyes of strangers, humans who do not even know the real me, just what I show them on this stage. Interest, all I see is interest. I'm more than glad that I managed to let them focus on me, on my moves and my words. But mostly, I want them to remember this night for the rest of their lives. No explanation needed. No one is perfect. That's what we all know. And a play isn't a play if at least one tiny mistake isn't made. Tell me, what was that you did wrong? I forgot my lines. A classic mistake, I would say. Of course, I improvised and do not think anyone saw my mistake. I entered the stage when I wasn't supposed to. I accidentally bumped into another actor. We laughed it off backstage. Me? Mistakes? Dare I say I didn't even make one single mistake. I stutter. Although I believe I made it look quite in character. I do stutter a lot. Also, but I do have like a large memory problem, so the play almost comes to an end. As the final scene comes, what is the faith of your character? I think they meant fate. Tragic. They died. My character got their happy ending. They disappeared. They reached their goal. Neutral. They disappeared. Your journey has come to an end. It was a pleasure to meet you, friend. The pleasure was all mine. The phantom, darkling soul haunting any weight that stands in its way. Every movement you made, any word you said, sent a shiver down the audience's spine, making your character completely unforgettable to their minds. You have abstracted the sense of this mysterious character, and I can only congratulate you for it. Beautiful, beautiful. I like this. We have two more. Which woman from Greek tragedy are you? Now, this was sent in by a member of a server I'm in, which thank you if you're watching this. And thank you for the other one too. Because I could not find anymore. I'm not gonna read that. Jester. Which are you? Only child, youngest child, middle child, oldest child? Technically, I'm the youngest child. But I'm going to say only child, because that's technically how I grew up. Imagine you just had the worst day, and your friend group comes up and asks you how you're doing. How do you respond? Rant and rave about your day, lie and say that you are okay, tell them that you aren't feeling great but not elaborate because you don't feel like dwelling on your pain, and not saying anything and let your anger fester inside you until you eventually burst. I would say that I'm fine. Because I am. I mean, eventually I will be. So, like, you know. Somebody asks you to forgive them for a major betrayal. How do you respond? Refuse to forgive and continue to hold the grudge. Actually, no, that's not what I would do. I'm a liar. Well, wait, let me... I do have a specific situation in my mind, and... Would I accept the apology to protect myself? Would I do that? Is that something I would do? No, you know what? I refuse to forgive. That I do. It's really specific, but yeah. What's your relationship like with your immediate family? My parents are screwed up in ways you can't even imagine. I love my siblings, but I can't seem to connect them with anyway. I would die for my family. I love them more than myself. One of my immediate family members has died, and the grief has destroyed our entire dynamic. I cut ties with my immediate family because they cause me too much pain. I often instigate problems, not usually on purpose, but these problems make it hard to have any real relationship with my family. Oh! I can choose multiple. Outspoken. Choose your character. Outspoken female lead who fights for what's right. A girl character whose strength is pulled from her softness. Crazy woman. Murderous woman. In other words, absolute girl bosses. Love struck romantics who have one desire, and that's to experience love. Grief-stricken woman who has destroyed her own life. Favorite pattern or color? Wine red, royal purple. Choose a quote from a Greek tragedy. I love this. Go then, if you must, but remember, no matter how foolish your deeds, those who love you will love you still. I was born to join in love, not hate. That is my nature. Oh, my friends, in times like these, self-control has no meaning. Rules of reference do not apply. Evil is a pressure that shapes us to itself. She will bow to no one. Her destiny will be what she wants it to be. Hate is a bottomless cup. I will pour and pour. But another deeper source of trouble lies on my sad heart. I cannot rest at night. No deep sleep comforts me and takes away my cares. My suffering eats and grows fat. It burns within me, like the blast which gushes from Etna's depths. Dionysus has destroyed us all. Today's today. Tomorrow we may be ourselves gone down the train of eternity. And yet it is true. Justice is not on my side. Your choice is the right one. On the other hand, if I want to live a free woman, there are masters who must be obeyed. If it means that one man can see the sunlight, what are the lives of thousands of women in the balance? Yikes. Hate is a bottomless cup. I will pour and pour. Where were you on 2020 TikTok? You do not want to know. I don't want to talk about it. Thoughts on revenge should only be sought if the offender won't receive punishment in any real way. Revenge is worthless. It leaves you with nothing. Revenge is something almost always necessary. You can't leave people thinking they can treat you however they like. Strike back and strike hard. How do I feel about revenge? It's something I fantasize about a lot in my life. There are people who I wish I could make pay for their mistakes. But in the end, revenge is worthless, and all it does is drain your energy. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Do you read Greek tragedy? I like Greek myths. I read Greek myths. Greek tragedies less. You know what? Let's see. Let's say I have only read a few. Say anything. Tell me about your day. Tell me about your Greek favorite Greek tragedy. Give me a okay. I'm making just a shameless plug. Null the Jester, if you are ever curious. On YouTube. You should subscribe. And so should you! You should definitely subscribe to me. I'm awesome. Trust me. And you know, if you don't like my content, you can subscribe as soon as possible. As soon as you want, I guess. Clytemnestra. There we go. You are a person who has suffered much grief, but instead of being able to sit with that grief and heal you were forced to act like everything's normal. You had to be strong. I need to. I cannot read. The interesting thing about grief is acting like it isn't there doesn't make it go away. It festers and turns into something much more damaging. Rage. You hide your sadness with rage. Those who hurt you ripped you to shreds. And I'll just call her Clyde. In Clyde's case, literally, but in yours more metaphorically. You are absolutely allowed to be angry, but revenge doesn't do what you want it to. It will just skew others' views of you, and it will always end with you getting hurt again. Breathe. Stop worrying about others seeing you cry. You are allowed to grieve. Hey, Who made this quiz and why are they spying on me? Anyways, this is the last quiz. After that, hopefully I'll be able to make game videos. What's your place in the royal court? Plus a psychoanalysis. There we go. No, the Jest Fest. It's a nickname someone uses for me. Choose a color. Purple. What is your position in your friend group? The goof. Who sees through you? The leader. Really, you didn't ask for this role. The quietest one. Who can you really trust? The person everyone is here for, but did they really see you? The one that everyone knows but doesn't actually belong. You bide your time. The brain and reason. You're tired of getting ignored. I would say I'm a goof. Choose. Discovery. Safety, honor, pride, play, calculation. I am quite the prideful person. It's both a flaw and a virtue in one. Something I'm still unsure how to go about. Choose a royal crest. I know these two are purple, or at least they're purple on my screen. But, this is, if I remember correctly, this is the sign of the Jester. So, what do you dream about before falling asleep? No time, I have things to take care of. I'm constantly haunted by the effects of my decisions. Something bittersweet. Someone seeing me, someone hearing me. The past when I wasn't so on guard. What do I dream about? I don't dream. No time. I have things to take care of. What do you wish your role was? I'm content, civilian, prince, princess, someone who is better at what I do than I am. I'm quite glad being a jester. Pick. Glory, satisfaction, peace, honesty, secrecy, and love. Love is something I have been chasing my entire life, and glory is not that important to me. Satisfaction depends. Peace, doesn't everyone want a bit of peace? Honesty and secrecy. Well, I think if I had to choose, it would be peace. Corruption, freedom, caution, lies, night, purpose. Freedom. What sound resonates with you? Polite exchanges. Birds chirping, mechanical whirring, laughter, crunching twigs, the sound of metal on metal. Laughter. Say anything you want. Like and subscribe to Null the Jester on YouTube. Shameless plug. More by me. Just choose any to advance to your results page. I already did this one. Didn't I just do this? Or no, wait, I did a different one, didn't I? That's, yeah. Yes! I'm a jester! What is beneath the mask-faced facade of the silly hero? You are judged by... Let me redo. What is beneath the masked facade of the silly hero? You are judged by how hard you make people laugh, how effective your extenuations are. The jester spends hours merely to entertain. Nobody thinks twice about where you go when dismissed. Bask in the laughter you cause. You fear you will never hear a comforting word from the mouths that hang open in bliss. Do you wish for a break, or do you wish this were all you were? Are you tired of hiding behind that comedic Are you tired of hiding behind comedic relief? Not really, I'm not tired. I'm quite content. So that was it. That's yeah, that was the whole thing. I feel satisfied. I feel like I know more about myself. If you enjoyed this video, I already said this 3,000 times already, like and subscribe. It gives me motivation to make content, and also comment what you would want to see. Yeah, I have a nice day. I don't. What do people say at the end of the videos?